I took a break from trading and now I'm back. And I think it's very important that as traders, we take a break from trading from time to time so that we could reset our minds. All right, so for the last few weeks, maybe from around October, not October, from August to about October, the middle of October, I took a break from trading. And this was because I felt like I was a bit down emotionally. I felt a bit drained because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And I was basically trying a strategy that I was, um, seeing some good results from, but the results wasn't as consistent as I would like it to. And one thing about me is that previously, before time, I would like switch strategies and move from strategy to strategy. But I've come to the realization that I need to stop doing that. So what I did was I decided that I'm not gonna change a strategy unless I actually back tested it. Because before time it was me changing just to say change, say I seeing other people on social media, etc. But I think that is important that if you're gonna change a strategy or you're gonna move to a different strategy, it's important that you test it and see how it works before you make that change. So that's something that I decided on, and I felt like I wanted to do a change, but what I said is I'm just gonna take a break. So what I did is I took a break for maybe like say 8 or 6 weeks, and I just think about trading because sometime on a trading journey you feel so emotional about trading. This is what you're giving your all into, putting your time and your money, right? So it tends to make you feel down if you're not getting the results that you want. So over the break, I was at the chart, I was watching the chart and seeing how the charts are moving, and just staying abreast. Other persons, they were trading and so forth, but I never let that make me feel like I need to trade. So I just basically just observed. And meanwhile, I had the opportunity to do some back testing and try to see what would work based on my life. Because previously, what I would have found is that the way how I tried to trade before, it's like I'm trying to make my life fit trading. So I would have to wake up at 3 a.m. to trade London, or I might have to try find a time in the morning time that I need to, you know, place a trade for the New York session. So what I've thought about over the weeks that I was on a break is that um, trading shouldn't be your life shouldn't be in alignment with trading. Trading should be in alignment with your life. So, in order to ease some of the pressure off of trading, you have to make trading line up with your align with your life. So, if you're free in the afternoon, that's the time when you're supposed to be looking at the chart. It shouldn't be a situation where you have something to do and you're sacrificing what you're doing, or sacrificing the focus that you can focus on the task that you have at hand to do trading. All right, so trading should work around your schedule. All right, because I see trading as a tool where we could get income from and we could support other things that we would like to do. So that's why I did. Now I'm working on a strategy which is aligned with my life. So it's working based on the times that I'm free. Alright, so it would be more like in the afternoon time after I finish work, etc. I could have a look and then I could just decide what I'm gonna do for the next day and the areas, and just set my alerts and so. So I think that taking a break is very, very important. It helps you to reset and it helps you to clear your mind, start to think of things in a different way as it relates to trading so that you don't get overwhelmed. Because one of the things I don't want to do is get overwhelmed and feel like I need to quit trading. Alright? Because I've felt that way many times before. But the funny thing is, every time I think about quitting, I always remember that if I quit, there's nothing else that you could do in this world that is so much of a uh, I don't know how to describe it, of a great tool to use that would help you to make income outside of trading. All right, mostly every other thing that you need to do, you would have to depend on somebody. I mean, running a business could be good as well, but sometimes even running a business compared to trading is running a business, you will need customers. All right, with trading, you're basically paid based on your individual performance, and that is something that you would have more control over, you know. So a business, you don't have control over your customers or your clients that much, but in trading you have control over yourself. Once you're performing at a high level, then the reward will be great. All right, and in trading, basically you don't necessarily need to be doing a lot, because in a business you might need to be working hard, but in trading you would not necessarily need to work hard. You just need to work smart, and the time that you have to put in trading is least, because some people only take one trade a month and they're making more than persons who are taking 4 10 trade a month. All right, so less is more in trading. In the real world, in business, this is not always more, because it requires you to work a bit harder. So that's a mindset that I had to realize, that trading is different than the real world, or how we're mentally wired, and it's something that could really push you forward. So every time I feel like giving up, I just remember these type of things, and I remember that, look, I need to stick to it. Just take a break and get back to it. Try to refocus my mind back on what I want to achieve, and just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep trading simple as possible. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to keep it simple in the next few weeks, next few months, and try to see how things goes.